Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's business news. The International Fair of Kinshasa that has taken place from 29th of July to 4th of September has enabled enterprises in DRC to present products and services to the public. The exhibition had as an objective the attraction of consumers on one side and investors on the other.
The giant man of Peking has once again attracted a huge crowd in his compound. His usual drum in hands, he has attracted an audience that has taken the opportunity to discover different products and services of newly created commercial enterprises presented in different states. Firms that are the heart of the national economy and that are confronted the national and international concurrence since their transformation from public to commercial enterprises. These newly created commercial firms are fighting for the promotion and the visibility of their products and services.
Sokimo, c'est société minière de Kilomoto.
Sokimo is the mining company of Kilomoto. We are working on a gold area. Our aim is to work on the gold industry. We have made this exhibition because Sokimo is a state enterprise. We have done this in order to make people see what we can do and attract partners so that we can relaunch the national economy for the well-being of our people. We have got gold and it cannot remain underground. We are a rich country, but we need to bring up gold from underground and make it tangible. Hence, we need partners to come and work with us for the well-being of our country.
Et nous voulons à ce qu'il y a des partenaires de l'extérieur viennent travailler avec nous pour le bien-être de notre pays, pour l'avancement de notre pays.
This is a pure gold. If we are called Sokimo, it is because we are working on gold. Sokimo means the mining company of Kilomoto. This is a 1 kilo of gold that I'm holding. We have brought it here at Peking, and it's worth $63,000. This is the wealth of our country. The reason of this exhibition is to promote SCTP. As you know, SCTP is a transport company that is a great support for the Congolese economy. We are doing the interface between national and international economy. Why international? Because we have Matadi, Boma, and Banana Maritime Port, whose mission is to import and export goods.
Some African countries didn't go unnoticed. So is Kenya, that has taken such opportunity to present its products and services to Congolese.
Kenya, that sees itself as a partner of the Democratic Republic of Congo development, has many potentials that can benefit the Congolese population, has also presented samples of its products and services. Kenya Airways, the airline company that connects DRC to Kenya with regular and frequent flights, will facilitate commercial exchanges of different products and services to the benefits of the regional markets.
Mr. Weber is joining us on the phone. What do you think of the regional market? Because generally, every involvement of African countries in DRC is considered as a foreign invasion.
I believe that Congolese shouldn't resist the wind of globalization, which is the economic power enabling different countries and multinational enterprises to set worldwide strategies that lead to the creation of a common market. This unjustified fear of foreign invasions is stopping Africa from exploiting the benefit of the regional market, which is an economic asset estimated to 200 million of consumers. Why don't we see the Chinese and the Lebanese presence in DRC as foreign invasion? And we are closing doors to Africa instead. Congolese must encourage the regional market concept for the development of DRC and countries within the region. The regional market is a complementary market.
The ambassador of Uganda in DRC has also expressed his view on the benefits of the regional market.
When you talk about a regional market.
Lorsque nous parlons du marché régional, nous voyons plusieurs régions, entre autres celle de l'Est de l'Afrique et celle du Centre. Par sa position géostratégique, la RDC semble être confinée par ses voisins avec lesquels elle partage ses frontières. Ces pays sont donc les pays du Grand Lac que nous citons, l'Ouganda, le Burundi, le Soudan, la Tanzanie et autres. Dans ce marché que nous qualifions de régional, nous sous-entendons la population. Nous avons ici la RDC qui compte plus de 70 millions d'habitants et l'Afrique de l'Est qui est estimée à plus ou moins 135 millions d'habitants. Au total, nous comptons une population d'au moins 210 millions d'habitants. Lorsque nous nous mettons ensemble, certains obstacles plus difficiles auparavant pour un seul pays deviennent plus faciles à surmonter. Mais aujourd'hui, nous constatons que les Africains ne négocient pas les marchés entre eux et préfèrent plus le faire avec les étrangers, en l'occurrence de la Chine et de l'Europe. Cela est donc très décevant. Si nous comparons l'Ouganda à un panier plein ou rempli, et que la RDC est comparée à un panier rempli à moitié, où est donc le commerce interrégional? Lorsque nous savons qu'aujourd'hui, les articles dont l'Ouganda a besoin, la RDC peut le lui vendre, et vice-versa, c'est là que peuvent intervenir les hommes d'affaires. Cette initiative que promet Business News par son caractère bilingue peut nous permettre de mieux échanger avec les étrangers. Le Congo doit adopter une approche bilingue, comme je l'ai toujours dit, car plus de langues il y aura, mieux ça sera pour le pays. Je vous recommande donc Business News qui n'est pas partisane parce qu'elle nous donne la possibilité d'échanger avec tout celui qui veut se faire de l'argent.
It is a new innovation which is not partisan because whoever wants money, it doesn't matter whether you are which tribe, which nationality, will always watch your business news and see the benefits of how to make money.
The Ministry of National Trade and Small and Medium Enterprises has found in this fair the opportunity to present DRC local products despite the diversity of the Congolese creations. Manufacturers are crying for lack of finance and calling for local consumption.
If the Congolese labor could be accepted by Congolese like DRC music, the country could be counted at the concept of nations as an economic power and could also speed up its development. The purchase of these beautiful furnitures made of different types of timber such as wenge and acacia that Congo offers is an important asset for the development of this sector. If China has become an economic icon because of the consumption of their local labor, DRC could also do the same and promote the national economy. There is a problem of ignorance within the Congolese community. White people are exploiting timber from DRC and return back leftovers and make agglomerated timber out of them and mix them with cartons. You simply need an experimentation of putting water on the furnitures. They get spoiled and they bring them here for repair. There are some of our furniture that last even 50 years and sofas can last at least 10 years. Congolese don't see white people who come and purchase our furnitures rather than buying furnitures imported by their own brothers.
The creation of employment is a strong indicator for the development. The multi-talented Congolese labor is an endogenous input for the creation of the in-existence middle class in DRC. Small and medium enterprises who are expressing a real need of finance for the improvement of their work, which is less moody than housing. Many tons of construction materials feeding a great number of building sites that are creating slowly but surely the new image of Kinshasa. Buildings and flats are coming out of the ground at an impressive rhythm. This despite the moody law of the market, namely the concurrence, the low cost of living, and very peak time. However, there are different needy and productive sectors of investments such as transport, shoes repairs, tires repairs, and else that are in desperate need of financing.
This is not a silly job.
I've personally invested in it. I bought a $600 compressor and engine, but I need at least $1,500 for industrial machines. Therefore, we are not short of customers. We need enough means in order to give value to this work. I do making and fixing of shoes, sandals and others. My purpose was to open a shoe making shop, but due to lack of means, I am obliged to fund myself. By this opportunity, I would like to ask for a financial support to whosoever wants to help. I'm hoping to set a big workshop of making shoes and training workers in order to help in the reconstruction of the country. We work in order to facilitate the population of Congo. Rather than getting rid of some old shoes, we enable the population to use them again. Many people come to introduce their project of support. Unfortunately, they disappear after getting some information. Even the government is not supporting us.
With a tropical and humid climate offering a rainy season of 9 months and appropriate fertile soil for plantation, agriculture, which shows a deficit, seems to be a key and effective investment because the population of the Democratic Republic of Congo estimated to 65 million of inhabitants. DRC soil never fails. Strict regulation of bank institutions in DRC is making the obtention of microfinance difficult, if not impossible. Being unable to live with just their salary, Congolese are obliged to contract with so-called street bankers, for that was called Banque Lambert, which is an illegal loan shark with an abusive interest rate of 50% or more within a given time, with something given as an asset that usually becomes the lender's property. This practice is ruining the lives of the population.
I don't like this loan shark system because this loan is not fair in our country. You can borrow a bit of salt and they ask you to reimburse a bag of salt the next day. This practice is common in the street bureau de change and communication shops. It's really sad. You can't borrow money and reimburse just a borrowed amount. For example, you borrow $10 from a friend and you pay back $10. This is why I am against this practice. Banks are not helping. We can see in other African countries, people are borrowing money easily, but in Kinshasa here, administrative procedures are taking too long, 2 to 3 months, and most of the time the outcomes are negative. People seeing friends as shortcuts for borrowing money because with a friend it's quicker despite the abusive interest, so we don't have a choice.
Cyber criminality is taking over the whole Africa, and DRC is not protected against it. Internet theft and infiltration of networks are a real threat that cripple an economic sector and even the national security. Computer Network Corporation, CNC, in partnership with the American firm DDoC, are organizing a conference on electronic security on the 12th and 30th of September in Venice Hotel.